Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm breaking down everything you need to make a bass house banger, just like the tracks you hear from Stamped Records. Think Mero, Eleganto, Julian Jordan, they all bring that massive energy. And we're about to dive into exactly how to get that sound. So, let's jump right in. Start by setting the BPM between 126 and 128. Now, let's make the intro. For this, grab a Reese bass. I like to use Serum. And layer it with a breakbeat. Next, add an atmospheric layer, and make sure it's pitched to the root note, in this case, A sharp. Now, we can't forget a vocal to bring that extra energy. Next up is the build-up. Here, I will extend the Reese bass and use pitch automation to gradually raise it. I'm also adding a riser from Serum and a few other effects to enhance the vibe. And we will add snares to really build up the tension. A great trick for your track is to cut a part of the vocal and gradually lower the format using plugins like Manipulator. It creates a nice effect. Alright, now that we have the intro and build-up set, let's move on to the most important part, the drop. Let's start the drop adding some bass house drums. I'm using my RAPTURE pack here. It's loaded with great kick options. Take your time trying different kicks to find the one that best fits your track. This choice is crucial because the kick really defines the power of the overall drop. Next, we will add claps and hats. And a top loop, just make sure it's synced to the right BPM. And don't forget to balance the drums properly, with the kick sitting slightly higher in the mix than the other drums. Now, I'll grab another Serum preset from my RAPTURE pack for the main lead. This one's perfect for the vibe we're going for. After some tweaking, I came up with this melody. For lead processing, I added a range of plugins. The idea is to make the lead clean but also powerful and bright. To keep things interesting, I made a variation, which we'll use in the second part of the drop. And here is our first bass, following the same rhythm as the lead. This is the plugins I'm using. I'm also layering another bass in the drop. Here's how it sounds. I duplicated the preset and made a few tweaks to add more harmonics. For processing, I added extra distortion and compression. Finally, we have the sub bass. By the way, if you're looking to elevate your bass house tracks, check out the RAPTURE pack. It's packed with everything from punchy kicks to gritty bass presets, all designed to help you nail that professional sound. I've used it throughout this track, so if you like what you're hearing, you'll find the link in the description. Alright, let's go back to the drums. Right now, they're sounding a bit flat, lacking movement. I'm going to cut the first part and add some drum fills, like toms and snares. After arranging them, here's how it sounds. To give that extra sauce, we can add vocal shots.
Okay.
And a few FX. Still in the drop, I added another lead to fill out the space in the mix. And finally, we have this bass shot to wrap up the drop. There are a few techniques to make your track hit even harder, like adding creative automations. Experiment with automating different parameters to build energy and keep things dynamic. Just let your creativity flow. Before we dive into the final result, don't forget to hit the like button and drop a comment about what you'd like to see in the next video. Now, let's check out the result.